Okie dokie. Let's see. Alright, y'all. Here we go. So this buffered for about half a second just a minute ago, but hopefully it will stop. Oh. Sitting here chatting. Okay. So how we all doing? I'm gonna get my chat pulled up. Hey, Kale. Hello, 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 hello. How you doing? Okay. You having a good day? Hello, Amber. Kind of got a spooky vibe going on over here in the thing, but I had a headache today and it felt like my back was gonna blow out, so I had to take a painkiller and I got my back light off here. I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. Other than those things, it's been great. Hey, Sandy. Okay. So today, basically, I have been working on my summer plans and trying to sort of nail down as much of a schedule as I possibly can, given the fact that I never know what's going to happen from one day to another. But I started drawing earlier today and it just wasn't hitting on a whole lot. So, yeah, I gave that up for today and did some planning while I have some time. So I'm trying to figure out the direction of the videos that I want to do here. And, well, the direction of the videos on this channel specifically is just the lives in the bullet journal. Hey, April. But the direction that I want to take the channel on the other channel, direction I want to take the videos on the other channel. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do there and have sort of a schedule of the next couple of months of videos that I want to do in general, sort of laid out. And if something changes, it changes, and if I need to push a video or bump a video, then I can do that. But I've got sort of a basic layout, and I think what I'm going to be using my my Scribble Zip Minor journal for, since I had it and it's here and it's perfectly good, and I'm going to use this as sort of a businessy sort of collection journal, and maybe throw a couple of just random collections in here. I am going to decorate like this first spread with something pretty, because I mean, why not? I don't know when I'm going to get around to it, but then, you know, I've just got some YouTube ideas here, and then I'm going to start setting up my goals pages, because I did make a list of goals as well that I want to sort of hit in the second half of this year and things like that. So I think this purple one is going to be businessy journals. Hello, Lori. Let's see. Lori snuck in on me. Hey, Tita. I just like saying that. It's fun to say, Tita. It is fun to say. So it's been that kind of day, and I've just been trying to hash that all out, so that I can put it in there and it's sort of set to where it needs to be. And that I have sort of a clear plan going into, or as clear a plan as I could possibly have going into the summer, because the kids will be out of school in the next couple of weeks, and so I need to have something set. And I'm trying to hold myself to as much of a schedule as I can, given I love saying it. As like a 12 to 10 sort of schedule is what I'm planning out. So if I start before 12 o'clock in the afternoon, then I start before 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And that's likely going to happen on some occasion, but it'll probably most likely be just me drawing. And then I take sort of a dinner break from 6 to 8. We'll be cooking, eating dinner, and doing all that mess. And then to 10 at night. So that's about an 8-hour work day, which is good. And so I want to have that sort of time frame planned out, I guess, if that makes sense. So Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays are going to be my packing and shipping days, and I think my filming and editing days. So they're going to be sort of more admin-y days, and then my Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be more artsy, creative type days, in addition to Saturdays. But I still don't want to work too much on the weekends. So I want to do the lives on the weekends and artsy stuff on the weekends, but that's pretty much it. So you will have the live this weekend on this channel, not your other channel. I think for right now, because that's where most of the people are, I'm going to keep the live Plan With Me's over there and the Patreon Hangouts over there, until more and more people realize that there's this channel as well. I got the link, and I'm going to start putting those in, the link in the description box of those videos too, so those people can find it as well. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I really did anything else today because it started out crap. I did not feel good at all. But yeah. So I didn't really work on well, I started a couple of stickers, but outside of that I didn't really work on anything after that because, yeah, I just wasn't feeling it. The art just wasn't looking great for me today. So I was watching a couple of videos on what to do when you're stuck and what to do when you feel your art looks like crap and all that kind of fun stuff. So I was listening to that in the background while I was planning out my schedule, and that motivated me a little bit more. I did watch Sam's lives. I'm marking that off. Let's get in here and do that. I prepped some stuff for packing and shipping today, and I molded some watercolors because I had one more watercolor to do for Sandy's big order, and then I had one more to top off. So I needed to make some more deep sea mist so that I could top off those pans, and I did that as well. So I did both of those colors. I didn't really, there was 1 or 2 orders that have come in today, but those will ship on Friday. So anything that was before today is what I worked on for today. I started the turtle sticker, so I'm marking that as started. Hey Angie, yellow watercolor that added to your keyboard. Yes, that one. This one. It's my keyboard. This is Brilliant Yellow from the Primaries collection. And I got excited and didn't wash my hands in between trying to make the paint and clean up the paint. So this is what that looks like. And this is Phthalo Blue over here. I don't know what the pink is, but there's also some pinkish over here. So it is what it is. I don't prep my work surface all the time. Summer plans, I'm marking as started, and goals for the second half, I'm marking as started. I started this, let's see, I want to do some live streams during the week for my patrons. I've got a patron only video for the dragon tier and up. So I think I'm going to do a live stream once a week as like the backup video for that. And then I can do a Q&A video as well. So I'm thinking about hanging out on Tuesdays or Thursdays, whatever day works better. So I'm going to be asking my patrons that. And probably in the afternoon, like 2:33 in the afternoon, so that any of my patrons who are overseas can attend as well. So we'll see how well that works out. Let's see. Ooh, I got an order coming. So excited. Stickers and journal. Awesome. Homeschooled my kids for years and kept to a schedule, then worked from home and found that I had to keep a schedule there too, or I would work 20 to 24 or 20 out of 24 and do nothing. See, same here. So yeah, I have to plan it out, and I'm trying to get that under control. Yeah, gotta give me a second. There's a bug flying around me. I thought it was hanging from my glasses for a second, and I was about to throw my glasses across the room, and we know that they're a little... Go away! What are you doing to me? They're a little fragile. You need new trend alert rainbow keyboards. Yeah, right. So we're okay. How you doing, Sandy? Other Sandy. I got two Sandys in here today, and it's gonna throw me off again. It's not gonna throw me off because I know what to look for now, so it's okay now. Let's see. Wrap watercolors, mood stickers, Chinese garden, June calendar. I pretty much figured out my June calendar, so I'm gonna write that it started too. I tried to work on Mermaid. That didn't happen. Alright, so tomorrow we've got the new video coming out. You can see it now if you're one of my patrons. So, I released that to them a few minutes ago. And I'm going to try to work on... what? I need the digital downloads because I'm running out of days here. Digital downloads for my patrons. Hopefully my fingers will work better tomorrow. And what else am I going to work on? I need to work on that Chinese garden for Wendy. That would be what we're going to be painting on Sunday if I can get the line work done. So I'm going to mark that down. That's going to be what I got done. We talked about Amanda's favorite person. Yeah. So, yeah. What else? Alright. Yeah, that's going to be my tomorrow. And then I've still got everything else that I can work on. But those are going to be my focus for tomorrow. And I'm going to put all of my stuff into my worky journal for the stuff that I'm doing right now and did today. That's a lot of words. Okay, yeah, this dude, his outsides are done digitally now, so I've just got to go in and Zentangle him, and I'll do that when I go back inside, hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see. Now I gotta pee again. I've been drinking water all day, so now I have to pee again. But we're just gonna have to hold it, aren't we? Let's see. I'm putting new sheets on here for today because we went out and got new sheets now that the dogs aren't allowed in my bed anymore, which is sad. Andy was, I guess, getting tired of my restless nights, and he's like, okay, because it's been a long-standing thing that if the dogs are not allowed in the bed with me at night to snuggle, then they're allowed on the couch. If the dogs are not allowed on the couch, then they're allowed in the bed with me at night to snuggle. Oh, yeah, her. And so he got tired, I guess, of my sleepless nights. Not that the dogs had anything to do with it. They just weren't helping. So he kicked them out of the bed. So now they've been on the couch with me. If you've seen my Instagram stories, then you definitely have seen them on the couch with me. But we went and got new sheets because we're going to upgrade our bed soon anyways, because it is a queen and we really need a king. Because he tosses and turns all night, whether he wants to admit it or not. And I don't sleep very well, so when I don't sleep very well, I toss and turn. And we'd like to steal covers from each other, and we just need a bigger bed in general. So we're going to go get a king-size bed. So we went ahead and bought king-size sheets for our queen-size bed for now, and we're just making it work so that we don't have to buy new sheets again. But it was so cute. We got it from Walmart, and I've got like a black and white and gray kind of scheme going on in my, I did not fart, that was my chair, in my bedroom with purple walls. And so we got this, and it's so cute. But that way, yeah, we're going to upgrade and then get a king-size bed, and this is the thingy that went on it. And it doesn't smell like dog because there's no dogs on it. So isn't it pretty though? They have one in burgundy too, but I had this color scheme going on in my bedroom, so I figured I would show you because we do more personal talks and not all just business on the blog now. So yay, that's what I got, new sheets. So we put those on the bed last night, and I slept pretty decent. It was nice. They felt good. We washed them, of course, before we got them, so they also smell like. She did not fart either. Awesome. And Yeah, I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, you know that clean sheet feeling when you just get them out of the washer and dryer, and then you put them on the bed, and you got that nice clean sheet smell and everything. So not only we got new fluffy sheets, but we got new fluffy clean sheets. So it was a good day. I slept pretty good last night. For like 4 hours. Now you can Zentangle your walls. I thought about doing like a mural on one of the walls. So, yeah. We were talking about the new boho crap box and the boho crap person. So, yeah, I had to weigh in on that. And so I'm sitting here typing and doing all this with my dirty fingers and turn my keyboard yellow. Should be my next project. Awesome. I put the dishwashing liquid, the Dawn, in my big water jug today and watered my roses with that and got the dishwashing stuff all over it. So we'll see if that works. I would love to see that, but I don't think she would do it. I don't know. I might. I don't. I mean, there's not a whole lot of available wall for a mural. I am a hoarder, and I need to get rid of some. We need to declutter before I can do a mural, but maybe. We could definitely, probably, that's oxymoronic, isn't it? I don't have a lot of wall in here either, because I'm a hoarder. Look at me. I'm a hoarder. You can't see it because my light's not on. There's a big black splotch behind me. We'll see what happens. Love clean sheets. I saw that box today. Oh, I didn't see it. We just happened to be talking about it. I heard it was weird though. I don't know why you would put a crocheted item in a stationery box, but no, whatever. I haven't seen the crap box yet, but I was told about it. Yeah, we were told about it there, so I don't know. Got the automatic Glade scents in my class for 2 weeks. It smelled like clean linen instead of 7-year-old boy. It smells like teenage boy in my house. It's gross. It's gross all the time. Just walk into funk, just ball cheese and feet. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said ball cheese. Let's go with crazy pants for today. Smells like teenage boy everywhere I turn in my house, except for my bedroom. But I don't know. I have a super sensitive nose, so I have to be really, really careful about the scents that I choose. And my mom has one of those Glade things, you know, the automatic things that squirts out scent every like 30 minutes. And every time I'm over there, I don't care where I'm sitting in the living room, it goes off, and it's like I can taste it. It's like I'm eating potpourri, and it's so definitely probably. Maybe. I don't know. At 7 or 8, they really need to start wearing deodorant. Some of them sooner than that. But yeah. Hello, Galena. This Glade thing sent me back into an asthma attack. I feel like I'm eating potpourri with those things, so I have to be really, really choosy. It's got to be one of those clean, sort of fresh scents, any kind of air freshener that I use, or else it will give me a migraine. So yeah, I've got to be really, really careful, but I prefer the migraine sometimes over boy funk. I really do. I really prefer the migraine over boy funk. I mean, the smell coming out of their rooms sometimes when they're in there hot and sweaty and just stewing in their own juices or whatever is really, it could knock you off your feet. So, I got it set for every 36 minutes. Yep. You need it. You need it sometimes. Alright, so sales. Let's see, what color am I using? Let's go back to this because that's what I used for today. Sales was a yes. We're going to try to hit all the right boxes today. Instagram. I did post to Instagram a couple times. And Facebook. Sketch. Well, we tried. 100-day challenge we're going to do. We had chicken wings. They was yummy. I have cleaned. My entire life is based around cleaning. I am marking stinking mermaids half done because I tried like 3 different mermaids. and they all look like crap. So we're going to try traditional art maybe tomorrow, and I'm going to sketch one in my sketchbook, and maybe, because sketching one still counts, maybe I can mark off a whole box tomorrow. Trying to end strong, you know, ignore the middle. Alright, quality time with Mr. King I did. I was up on time. I'm always up on time because I never sleep. I was in bed on time. I haven't shared anything to Pinterest yet. I did no spend like a boss because I got too consumed in everything else I was doing. I accidentally released the June kit today, about 3 hours ago, instead of Friday when the Pride kit is coming out. It's scheduled to automatically come out, but instead of hitting the little schedule button and putting in a day, I just hit the publish button, and you can't undo the internet. So if you're at all curious about the June collection, it is available as a set right now on the website. It is available. I'm going to put up the bye, Sandy. Oh, awesome. Oh, you'll be in my prayers. I hope she's okay. I'm so glad you're going to go get to see her. So, yay, yay. Okay. Oh, I will put up the individual colors that I have to photograph individually later this week. So, but if you want it as a set, you can have it, and it's available now. YouTube video is going to be tomorrow. So, Alexa, what was the high temperature today?
Today, expect a high of 96 degrees Fahrenheit.
It has actually cooled off like 15 degrees all of a sudden. Her mother was in surgery earlier today. She had her cervical spine repaired, and she's been out of surgery for like 3 or 4 hours, and they were trying to get her into a room so she could go in and see her, and it was taking forever. So now she's in a room, and they said that she pulled through the surgery fine, which is awesome, but she was just anxious to get in there and actually see her. So glad that she is getting to do that now. 96. But yeah, it's cooled off like 15 degrees because it looks like somebody's about to drop a house on somebody out here. The winds are really kicking up, and it looks like it may storm any second. So of course it's never going to rain, so it'll just blow right on past us and keep going. But yeah, it did feel like my spine was about to pop out my back this morning. So we're having to have a red day because I had to take a stinking painkiller, but that's all right. And then I did not move much at all, so I'm putting lazy day on here. There we go. It's so hot all the time, and bless him, Andy's got to work in these warehouses where it's like 110 degrees inside the warehouses. It's just, poor thing. He's been taking his lunch early. He called me at like 7:30, and he usually goes on lunch at 8. For the past 2 days, he's like, I had to go sit down, so I'm taking my lunch break early. And I'm like, we have had some very wet storms here. We have had some very windy conditions here, but it still has yet to drop a single drop of rain. So we'll see. We shall see what happens. Okay. We need to do this weirdo tangle for today, which I almost couldn't find because there was the word scalloped in front of it in quotation marks. But I found it. Not here yet. Yes, not here yet either. It's just the wind is blowing sticks off the trees or whatever here, and it's cloudy and it looks stormy-ish. Not a single drop yet. Not one. Alright, so Nayuroda is what we're doing today. We got 1.5 inches in 24 hours. And, of course, we'll have water in our basement. Oh, God. That's not good. That's not good, man. Okay. Nayuroda is a flower-looking thingy that you can shade in later. Rain and wind this year in PA. We got plenty of rain when we didn't want it over the winter, and now that it started to heat up, it's decided, well, he had enough. So, trying to catch up on my Tangles. Well, now is a good time to do it. Hint, hint. Let's see. I mean, I enjoy a good storm. I really do. We could definitely use one. Just to knock some of the ooh out of the air, really, because it's just so sticky and thick. Okay, so I combined the first two steps, and basically the first step was just to draw out 3 circles. Things keep flying at me. Hey, no. Gnats. I didn't get him. I am not good at this. Hey, easy. I'm doing something. 3 concentric circles in pencil because they don't need to be there when you're done. And then the first step was to make a little fishhook shape. But everyone around here gets mad at me when I say that. I love a good storm. I sleep through storms. Storms are very relaxing for me. It's just, yeah, they're never coming again. So it's a big tease is what it is out here. And the next step is to continue those little hooky shapes to form like a flower looking deal all the way around this first circle. So you can have as many or as little as you need to make it back to the start, and that is that step. And then for the next step, you're going to make your next hook shape going in the opposite direction. So if you came around clockwise, you're going to go counterclockwise in the next one, and vice versa. And you're going to hook over a little bit more steeply than you did in the first one because you got more ground to cover. I sit on the porch. My porch looks like it's about to fall down. I got some wood that is apparently rotting that Mr. King has got to fix now. We are going to get weather stripping tomorrow or sometime this weekend and put it up because there's just air escaping through this big door frame or whatever. It's got to be. And there's also heat getting in through it because you can see the light when it's light outside coming through that door. And so this air conditioner is working overtime trying to keep up, especially in near 100-degree heat, and we haven't even hit summer yet. So we're going to go get that tomorrow, and then the next big project around here after the porch is going to be trying to find some way to put a pool out back. It's going to be a above ground pool because they at the Walmart for like $200 and we can't afford an in-ground pool, but it is what it is. Those are our next few house projects. Oh, it's cooled down enough in here to where that actually turned off for a second. Shut up. I have got this little one like literally sitting beside of me because it was not keeping up earlier and my face was just red from heat. Okay, next step, once you get all the way back around going the opposite direction, you're going to do it again. So, if you were going counterclockwise that last time, you're going to shift it and go clockwise again and hook your next one up and start wrapping it around. So, it just looks like a spirally flower deal. And you just keep on hooking, and then once you're done I mean, you could make more, but it had 3 to give you an idea of what you're doing. Oops. Well, I just like overlapped 3 different things there, but it's okay. And then you just shade it in where you would like, and it will make it look like it's got some depth to it. But that's today's. Need to get some food. My sugar is low, but lower than it needs to be. Yeah, do that. Get you a piece of candy. Something. Oh, I got all kinds of notifications too. Ooh, I got a notification today from the MagCon thing, which is the weird compassy protractor magnety thing that I backed on Kickstarter. I gotta fill out my survey for that here when we get off before I go in, so that he can know what I want. And yeah, that's what it is. So I need to respond to all my Kickstarters before they just ship me whatever I want, because I'm a bad Kickstarter pledge. Can you show us the shading? Would you stipple it? Sure. Well, why not? Why not? So, what would y'all like to talk about while I make a bajillion little dots? So whatever you want to appear darker, you put more dots in there. And then you just steady go out into wider spaced little dots where you want it to appear to be shaded. So the darker it is, the further back it is, and the lighter it is, the closer it's getting to you. I did an entire picture one time in nothing but dots, nothing but stippling. It was well, it's supposed to be Kate Beckinsale. Didn't really look like her 100% when it got done, but the actual photo, or the actual picture itself, is really nice. I think I shared it on my art account at some point. Let's see. Oh, would I stipple it? I like the look of stippling. I do. I like the look of stippling. I think it has an interesting effect, more so than lines. And it's just fun to do. It's kind of therapeutic to just sit down and do it. Let's see. Where am I at? Maybe I didn't. I had Amanda Moon Studios for a while. Oh, it's not on my Instagram. Maybe on my Facebook somewhere. Anyways, but it took hours and hours and hours and hours, because it just takes so long to really get in there. And what you want to sort of do with stippling is go in and make sort of like a middle ground, and then do your light, and then really go back in there and get the dark pieces, so that you don't add too much dark in the beginning and have nowhere to go from there, because you can't just take it away once it's done. So see how that middle part sort of pops out like it's closer, like it's sitting on top? Of that, just from that little bit. And this is a, you know, quick and dirty, but see how it sort of appears to be sitting on top, and you can go back in and you can add more dots to where it's almost completely shaded, but it gives it dimension. So I like the effect. I like the effect of stippling. You could cross hatch and things like that too, but I find that cross hatching I like more so with just pencil sketches and things like that. I think it gives an interesting look to a sketch, and to really like block out where you want your shading, and maybe like a final piece. So especially in thumbnails and rough drafts and things like that, I think that in pencil, there's a really good place for cross-hatching. I just happen to prefer pen and ink to be stippled like this. I'm not 100% thrilled with the way, because I guess because the pen ink is so steady and even, a lot of times it's hard to get that sort of scratchy faded effect that you can pull off with the lid of a pencil because of its inconsistency, which is why I think that it looks better in pencil. Now, if you can get you a good inconsistent pen that's inconsistent when it's supposed to be inconsistent, then you got something going. I've yet to find one. But yeah. So we got this going on here. So like Zentangling, though, this does take forever. Forever and ever and ever. I sort of sometimes get a little bit mesmerized by just making all the dots, and I'm going to go quiet on you again while I'm sitting here doing this. Do you have a good YouTube or book on shading? On shading, I don't know. You know what? It's been a while since I looked over my books. Really, like, to give the basics. I know that I've got some 3D effect books over there to help you with dimension and things like that, but I don't know specifically what they are, and I honestly haven't looked at them in so long. I can't say that I have a great one on the subject. And I wonder if the site that I was looking at today has anything on. I was looking at a site today called Lines of Action. It's line, or it's just line, singular. Line of Action, which is, let's type it. I can type it instead of having to try and. If you want to get better at drawing things like figures especially, but it's also got a little section in it for landscapes and things like that, so there'd probably be some information on shading in each of the things, but it's got a figure study, it's got animals, it's got faces and expressions, because I want to do more studies on all of the different pieces of the anatomy, so that I could get better at my figure drawing and my character drawing. So this is a recommendation. Whose video was I watching earlier? I think it was crap, now I'm going to say something wrong. I don't know who it was. She did 100 faces. It was a 100 faces challenge, and she suggested, who was I watching today? I was watching Dinah today. I was watching Piper's Art today. So I think I want to say it was Piper's. If I'm not mistaken, it was Piper's Art, because the styles had that her sort of look to it, but I don't know. I can't say with any certainty, but I would check out that. Danica Seals, paint and ink base only. That's good. I like Minnie Smalls for art stuff too, but she's a lot of buildings here recently, and then some people. Who do I like? I like Pipa. I like Pipa's Art as far as an art channel. Dinah, I don't know her last name. I like Drawing with Waffles. Donna Downey. No, Dinah. D-I-N-A. If you look up drawing with waffles or whatever. She just did a video where you draw a character based on description only, and the Dinah who did the other half of that video and gave her the description is the Dinah that I'm talking about. I swear it starts with a U or something. But they're really, really good. They give you a bunch of different tips and tricks and stuff when you're drawing stuff. And they do some things that are more on the simple side for everybody to sort of do. You know who I really like? She sort of has this almost, if you're not a teenager, it almost comes across as a little bit condescending and like she's talking down to you a little bit, but that's really just her voice. And the way that she's trying to explain things in a way that everybody can understand her. And that is Valerie from Art a la Carte or whatever, and Carte has an E on it. She does a lot of tutorial videos and basics videos, and while she does like to draw fairies and things like that, as like she's got this very Disney-esque kind of style. She does everything. She does videos on shading. She does videos on how to draw just about anything that you can think of, and she posts pretty regularly. So she's got a really, really good channel. Not pretty regularly. She is regular, and you know, they're almost all some kind of how-to video. And then she's part of the Artist Collective here on YouTube, to where they do prompts, and there's like a big group of them that does prompts every other month or so, and they all make an art piece based off of a certain theme or prompts. It's really good. So she's a really good artist, and she's very, very, very helpful. If you can get over the fact that half the time or sometimes it kind of sounds like it's because a lot of her audience are like teenagers and children. That's sort of her art style with the Disney theme that she has going, and so I guess it's beneficial for her to sort of come across that way. But if you're a 40-year-old person, you know, sometimes it can sound a little condescending, but it's subtle in the way that she does it to where it doesn't get on my nerves. But I can't stand to be talked down to either. So and yet I can still put up with her videos. So you might want to check her out. Cool, thanks, Helena. I just sent you a friend. Okay, let's see. What is her name? That is going to bother the crap out of me, and I can't get to it from here because I don't follow anybody on this channel. I need to follow April and Sam from this channel, and you know, just get that one more number, because I mean, why not if I'm right here, right? So, but I will find those links, and I don't know where I'll put them, but I'll put them somewhere. Oh, I can write it down and we'll talk about it tomorrow. That's what we can do. Alright, but that's going to pretty much wrap us up for today. I have to wee again, so I am going to go, and we've been here for 45 minutes, so. But yeah, try hers, and you may like her, you may not. It's Art a la Carte. Let's type, because for some reason I want to say that she spells it weird. Art a la Carte. Her name is Valerie, and you can find her the same way on Instagram. So, not Amber. Yeah, that's gonna wrap us up for today, I do believe. I'll see y'all again here tomorrow. Let me know if live streaming on Tuesdays or Thursdays would work better for you. Your Zen today is very good. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Okay. Oh, your order is going out on Friday. So, I do remember that now. And no, I already sent it. I remember writing your name on the envelope. It went out yesterday. So, yep, your order is on the way. Okay. I love your faces. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.